Sir Topham Hatt arrived.
Show me the smoke signals, Percy.
You'll have to wait, sir. They come from Misty Island.
Everyone waited and watched. Then they whistled and waved.
There he is, sir. There's Thomas.
Sir Topham Hatt was urgent.
James, Gordon, and Edward, you must sail to Misty Island immediately. I will come with you.
Percy was puzzled.
What about the tunnel, sir? I'm sure it's quicker.
Maybe, Percy. Fetch Whiff. He knows all about the tunnel.
Thomas was trying to cheer up his friends.
Sodor engines are funny and fast. We like to be busy. We're first and not last. That's why they'll come soon. We'll be safe and sound. It won't be long now. I know we'll be found.
Workmen had bashed and crashed through to the old tunnel. Sir Topham Hatt peered inside. He was worried.
This looks too dark and too deep.
Don't worry, sir. I know all the tracks. I'll find Thomas.
Percy wished.
Please, sir. Please, may I go? 2 boilers bubbling are better than 1.
Sir Topham Hatt was stern.
Very well, Percy, but chuff carefully.
So Percy and Whiff whistled and whooshed down the tunnel. And Sir Topham Hatt hurried back to the boat at the docks. Far out to sea, the boat steamed through the waves. The engines were ready and raring to save Thomas, who puffed and chuffed one more time, while Whiff and Percy rattled on down the line, through the dark and the deep. They were never afraid.
We're coming!
Peeped Percy.
So soon, you'll be saved.
Now it was the logging locos' turn to cheer Thomas up.
We were too wild on the mainland.
So, they sent us to Misty Island.
We weren't really useful.
But we were really funny.
That's right.
Suddenly, they heard the clickety-clack of wheels on tracks.
Listen!
The logging locos' eyes popped wide.
Thomas! Are you there? It's Percy!
Thomas was so happy. His axles tingled and jingled with joy.
Percy! My best friend! You're here! So is Whiff. He found you, Thomas. We're just the other side of these rocks. I'll push through to you, Percy.
But Whiff's voice was stern.
No, Thomas. I know this tunnel. You don't. Percy and I will push through to you.
Thomas knew Whiff was right.
You make good decisions, Whiff. I'll do what you say.
So together, Percy and Whiff rocked and rolled backwards. Then they pumped their pistons, and with all their puff and all their huff, they crashed and smashed through to Thomas and the logging locos.
Yay! Hooray! Hooray for Percy! Hooray for Whiff!
Percy peeped till he thought his pistons would pop.
Thomas! And these are my friends, Dash, Bash, and Ferdinand.
Hello again.
Hello!
They have no fuel. We must help them to Sodor.
Whiff was suddenly serious.
Then, you must all do as I say.
James, Edward, and Gordon arrived on Misty Island. They gasped. The island was quiet and strange, and the mist was coming down. Sir Topham Hatt looked out from James's cab.
We will not stop until we find Thomas. Puff on!
Deep in the tunnel, Whiff, Percy, and Thomas pushed and pulled Dash, Bash, and Ferdinand along the twisty track. They had to huff hard.
We're almost there. Just around this bend is Sodor.
So with a heave and a haul, a shove and a shunt, Whiff led the brave engines out into the sunshine of Sodor.
Welcome to Sodor.
Dash, Bash, and Ferdinand wheeshed and whooshed with wonder. So did Emily, Henry, and Toby.
Oh my! Who are you?
We're Dash,
Bash.
And Ferdinand.
And where are you from?
Misty Island.
That's right.
Then they giggled and jiggled. And the big Sodor engines laughed too.
I must hurry to find Sir Topham Hatt.
Percy gasped.
Flatten my funnel. Sir Topham Hatt has gone to find you on Misty Island with Edward, Gordon, and James.
Just then, Harold hovered in. He wasn't happy.
The steamboat has come back. The mist is down over Misty Island. It will be impossible to find them now.
Thomas rattled his rods.
No, it won't. I will find them. I must not delay. The tunnel is blocked. The boat is the way.
Percy was proud of his friend.
We'll take care of Bash, Dash, and Ferdinand. Thank you.
And Thomas steamed quickly away to the docks. Soon, Thomas rattled on to the rusty rails of Misty Island.
I will not be scared. I will find a way. I'll take my friends home by the end of the day.
The logging locos liked the steamworks. They were mended and tended and felt very special.
Welcome to our Misty Island friends.
Sorry, boss! Hello! My name's Kevin. Just give me a call. Whatever you need, I'll take care of it all. Whoa!
On Misty Island, the engines were lost.
Thomas! Thomas! The mist is too thick. We can't see to path.
How can we find Thomas?
Thomas rattled and rolled through the logging station. There was no one there. He had puffed all over the island, and he hadn't found Sir Topham Hatt and his friends.
I won't give up. I'll whistle once more. I know they're here somewhere.
Thomas gasped and grinned.
I know those whistles, and I know where they are. They're in Echo Valley, and that's not far.
Soon, Thomas whooshed into Echo Valley and to his friends. James, Edward, and Gordon tooted and hooted with happiness. Sir Topham Hatt jumped for joy in James's cab.
Thomas!
Sir Topham Hatt's hat flew high in the air and into the mist. Thomas was worried.
Sir, your hat!
But Sir Topham Hatt beamed.
Don't worry. I can find another hat. But I'll never find another Thomas.
Thomas smiled from bumper to buffer.
I have so much to tell you, sir. We must hurry back to Sodor. Follow me.
Later, Sir Topham Hatt met Dash, Bash, and Ferdinand.
Very pleased.
To meet you.
That's right. Greetings. The Joby Wood from Misty Island means work on the Sodor Search and Rescue Center can go on. It also means all engines have to be really useful engines. Huff your hardest!
Engines chuffed to clear the tunnel. Steam rose thick from every funnel. Hero heaved and hauled the wood. Captain tugged as good boats should. The logging locos laughed all day.
We're really useful!
They were happy to say. And Thomas felt proudest of all. At last, the building was ready. The Joby Wood glistened in the sunshine.
The Sodor Search and Rescue Center is now open. And so is the Misty Island Tunnel. Today is a very special day, made possible by very special engines. Welcome to our new friends, and thank you for your help.
That's right!
And everyone giggled and jiggled.
Misty Island Rescue, here we go. Misty Island Rescue, here we go. With boilers all a-bubbling, the engines are a-coming. Misty Island Rescue, here we go. Searching through the tunnels one by one. Searching through the tunnels one by one. Whiff and Percy hunting, with pistons all a-pumping. Searching through the tunnels one by one. Bash, Dash, Ferdinand, they're the logging locos, always there to lend a hand. Thomas has to make amends, so he needs his brand new friends today. Hey, help in every way. Edward, James, and Gordon on the way. Edward, James, and Gordon on the way. Steaming across the ocean, the rescue is in motion. Edward, James, and Gordon on the way. Bash, Dash, Ferdinand, they're the logging locos, always there to lend a hand. Thomas has to make amends, so he needs his brand new friends today. Hey, help in every way. Misty Island Rescue, here we go. Misty Island Rescue, here we go. With boilers on the bubbling, the engines are a-coming. Misty Island Rescue, here we go. Misty Island Rescue, here we go. Misty Island Rescue, here we go. Misty Island Rescue, here we go.
Never mind about them, Diesel. You just run along back to the Diesel Works. Make the most of while it lasts, puffballs. You'll be laughing on the other side of your boiler soon.